All right, so tonight's show we covered a topic. What are your thoughts on the whole Bishop Eddie Long situation? For those of you guys who don't know, Bishop Eddie Long is a prominent bishop in the biggest church in Georgia. He has over 25,000 members at his church in New Birth, and there are allegations that he coerced 4 young men into having a sexual relationship with them. So we didn't spend the show debating on whether or not he had sex with those young men, if we thought so or not, because that's not what the charge is. The charge is coercion. If he abused his power as a pastor, as a spiritual leader, to get these men, because they're now men, to take part in a sexual relationship. And for those of you guys who are wondering, those young men were also above the age of consent for sex. So those charges of pedophilia or anything like that are non-existent. But we really just wanted to give a balanced view of both sides of the conversation. We wanted to look at it from his viewpoint. We wanted to look at it from those who are alleging these things against him from their viewpoint. We wanted to look at it from the viewpoint of the Church of New Birth and the greater body of Christ. And we wanted to look at it from the viewpoint of those in the rest of the world. And at the end of the day, regardless of if he did it or not, he still receives grace from God. Somebody's lying in this situation. And whoever it is, they're still going to receive grace from God. As a church, it's our responsibility to continue to pray for them, but we can't just pray and pretend like none of this is happening. One of the things that the church as a whole is guilty of is when situations like this arise, we tend to just sweep it under the rug and just say we're just going to pray, and the rest of the world sees that and they see us not holding people accountable to the standards that we're supposed to uphold in the church. So, I mean, it was a great show. We had fun. We had some humor in it, but we covered a lot. We want to thank our executive producer, Dion Evans, for also coming in on the show and giving us a pastor's perspective of it, because, me and Charles are not pastors. It was dope. We appreciate you guys for supporting us. FYI, podcast is up on iTunes. Go check those out. Issues After Dark, Calling Me Rich Style. We love you guys. Peace.